Hello again, Lockpicking Paul here, and this week I watched a video by Brummy where he showed a key turning tool, and it was a video about not leaving keys in Mortice locks, and I never really understood how it had worked, so I thought it's worth a bit of research, see if I can make my own tool to see if I can turn my own keys, and it's remarkably easy. This is what I came up with. It's just a piece of stainless bar and a thumb turn handle. 10mm slots into that. Grub screw does it up. All the effort is in the tip, and it's making this this particular lip here, which slots into the gap at the bottom of a curtain. I'll show you that there, that gap. That lip slots into the bottom of that curtain. The hole in the end of the pick slots over the nose of the key, and maintaining sort of pressure, you turn the tool, and that turns the curtain, which in turn pulls the key round, and that opens the lock. Simple enough. There is a flaw with this, which is if you don't position this tool over the nose of that key absolutely perfectly first time, what will happen, I'll put up to the camera, what will happen is you'll catch the front of the key, and you'll do something like this. You'll just push the key in a bit. Now, if you position this over that curtain properly, you won't be able to turn the lock, because what you've done is you've pushed the key off the bitting, and it won't turn or open the lock. So this is kind of like a one-shot deal. Don't get it right, key goes in, you can't open the lock, and you can't pull the key back forward again. And I thought there's room there for a bit of modification, I think. So, this is a serious lock, by the way. This is a Union Assa Abloy. It's a lock I have as yet been unable to pick. But if you leave a key in it, it doesn't really matter. Watch the key, and watch the key at the point where it sort of meets the lock. So keep watching. See that? Yeah, magnets. So what I've got is I threaded the end of a hole of the tool, put a steel plug down there, a set screw, and there's a couple of neodyme magnets on the end of it, so I can alter the height of the space required for the nose. And so as you put the tool in, it locates over the key, and it pulls the key towards the tool, which is nice. It means now that it's much more likely to work, and obviously first time you get an open, just works beautifully. So I'm chuffed to bits with that. That's a real result. There's still a bit of work to do. Right now I haven't glued the magnets in because I wanted this thing to be adjustable. So as you pull it out of the lock, it does this. It flips the magnet in the end. You've got to pull the magnet out and reseat it. But given the fact you've got the door lock open, it doesn't really matter. So this is an amazingly effective tool. And there are some things I've discovered as I've been practicing with it. If someone leaves a key in the door on a key ring with other keys hanging off of it, that obviously acts like a tension on the key itself. If they do that and you insert this tool from the other side, you're much less likely to push the key out the back of the lock. So you make it even easier for people. Not only if you leave the key in, but if you leave it in attached to a bunch of keys, you've just made it super, super easy for someone. So just bad all round. So to echo Brummy's advice from his video, seriously, do not leave keys indoors, because you can have a really outstanding lock like this one. This is a super lock. What's going on with my video at the moment? This is a really super lock, really high quality, really good security, and it's been completely ruined by leaving a key in it. So yeah, and what surprised me is how easy this was to make. I did find that the flat here, I had to machine that down on a mill. I did it originally with a file, and it didn't seat perfectly. And seating, the positioning of this, seating against the lock face or the curtain face, is quite critical. So I ended up having to sort of skim it off with a mill, and that worked a treat. So yeah, that was about 20 minutes work and about 3 hours of practice and experimentation, but still a really interesting science project. And that's it for tonight, something a little different. So I hope you enjoyed that. Enjoy your picking. Cheers.